Our next guest is a world-renowned chef. She also served in the United States Army. We thank you for your service there, Chef Sunny. But tell us, what was your coolest assignment?
I think my coolest assignment had to be in Seoul, South Korea, because they make some good barbecue. They love to grill. The food there is delicious and it's spicy. And I come from eating spicy food growing up. So being in Korea for a year, the best.
Well, Chef, Korean barbecue, it sounds intriguing. I'll have to try it out, but let's jump right into it. Tell us about Grilling for Heroes.
Yeah, well, I'm working with PERC, which is the Propane Education and Research Council, to do Grilling for Heroes. It's a website that you can go to now and check out, grillingforheroes.com. And I've bought you some grilled vegetables and fruits and a grilled entree that I used to eat in the military all the time that was called SOS. And the S is, well, not going to say what the S is, but the OS is on a shingle. And the bread, the Texas toast with the shingles, and then the beef on top, which is really chipped cream beef over the top, was the S, if you will. But I remake it by grilling it, and then I make my gravy a little bit different than what we had in the military. So I call it my SOS for SOS. And then my grilled vegetables and fruits, I love to dip into a honey yogurt sauce. So right here I've got my fruits, just some peaches, some plums, actually, and some pineapple. No peaches there, but you can get some peaches and put them on the grill as well. Just whatever you do, Conn, you gotta be safe. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm really here to do, is not only talk about grillingforheroes.com, but how we can all get outside and grill safely this grilling season with our propane gas.
Well, with that said, Chef, what are some of the biggest tips we need to know?
Okay, so tip number one that's really big is just make sure your grill is put together properly. Either you put it together by looking at the manual, or the store that you bought it from puts it together for you. Then the second tip is, once you got it put together properly and you get it home, make sure it's at least 5 feet from your home and away from flammables like dry brush. So that's tip number two. The next is, we got a grill, so we got to light it. Make sure you pay attention to the procedures in your manual on how to light your grill. But if it ever goes out because it's windy, one of the main tips that you want to do is turn off the gas at the supply, wait 15 minutes, and then relight it as given in your manual instructions on how to do it for your particular model. But turning off the gas, waiting 15 minutes to relight is so important to make sure that you're grilling properly. And then I guess like an extra bonus one, the fourth tip is just being present. Be there. Don't leave your grill, just like you wouldn't leave your stove at home.
Well, thanks for those tips. And before we go, what is one thing the Army taught you about life?
Oh gosh, I think one life lesson the Army taught me well is we're all here in the pursuit of happiness. When you're in the military and you move around a lot and you meet all different types of people from all over the world, it's hard to be a bigot when you travel. Do you know what I mean? So one of the things the military taught me is that we're all equals. We're just all trying to live happily. And if we can do that safely, then the military is winning. And I say the military is doing a great job thus far. And I give love to all of the military members and the veterans and their families. That's why I'm so happy to work with grillingforheroes.com.
Well, my wish for everyone is to get out and travel and meet other cultures, because it truly is what you said, truly inspiring and true to life. Chef Sunny, thanks for your passion and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Conn.